John Moai here. It's Thursday today, 13th of February 2025. I'm just doing a rundown on the Moai Powerhouse Bank with Jacinda Hamilton in Hamilton, Crown Solicitor, and I've just moved on from doing the tidal turbine engineering project with James Hogarth in Fieldland, Southland, New Zealand, and our new hydrogen economy power project. Now that we have the bank next in place with Scotland and also with the Crown of Britain, UK, Westminster, and our flag, the 1835 Constitution flag of New Zealand, being raised on Waitangi Treaty grounds as soon as the documents for raising the flag is gazetted in Parliament, orders from the Westminster Parliament to replace the Sindikira Governor-General's Maori Japanese flag of New Zealand. That's not the right flag, and so we're putting the correct founding of New Zealand flag, the Dutch King William III, and also William IV flag of the chiefs, 13 chiefs, and King William IV contract that I'm putting together, and lease land for New Zealand, 201 year lease, native land titles, and going to Westminster, and the flag will be raised there, the King William IV Confederation of the United Tribes of Aotea New Zealand flag from Britain, and it will be reconstituted the Westminster Parliament's constitution back into the British UK government, and we have the first party in place as the UK Westminster Parliament went into Brexit and into the EU Parliament. So that means they abandoned ship and left us there, the Confederation of Chiefs, and our federal estate government of Aotea New Zealand takes the Crown title by default of Crown abandoning ship and leaving us alone to run our own selves and our own 2-bar pound note and land law systems of England, and also with the Masons Property Trust Act 1956 and the amended Act Property Trust Act, Masons Property Trust Act 2023 amended, and I'm using that jurisdiction and the jurisdiction of our federal government flag, Republic of New Zealand, and also a declaration of war flag on anybody that gets in the way of our contract between us, the chiefs of New Zealand, and with the British Crown, King William III of Orange, 1689, and King William IV, 1830 to 1837, and King George IV, 1823, Native Land Act, and 201 years of native land lease that we're terminating the contract and settling the account and liquidate the Bank of England and put ourselves as the Moai Powerhouse Bank. Then I'm going onto that website now. 1 out of 87 portfolios and 87 portfolio holders, and we have James Holgate holding the construction of the tidal turbine bridge and housing and all the sea structures, and also the marine engineering and the maritime law and admiralty law of the sea and the land, and he he also is working with me as an engineer, and he's a manager, and he will be taking over the tidal turbine project engineering staff, and also the divers, the marine ticketed divers, and also the shipping and manifest on the wharfs of New Zealand, and also the law of the sea and law of the land interpretation to me and the Moai Crown E-State AI Federal Republic Government of Aotearoa New Zealand as the landlord trustees and debt management recovery authority to go after Eddie Mitchell with the Solicitor here, Crown Solicitor Jacinda Hamilton. Okay, I'm just getting on the phone to her now, and I'll ring her up and have a little chat with her. So here goes. Let's see how we get on.
Call is not currently active or is in.
Okay, let's try again. I'll just check that number with her number just to make sure it's the right one. Hang on a second. 07. Oh, it's 39. 07839. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, here goes.
Hi, Angela from Climate Legal. How can I help you?
Yes, look, it's John Wanoa here from Whakatane. Could I speak to Jacinda Hamilton, please?
She's currently at a meeting. Could I please have your contact number and information so she can ring you back?
Yes, please. My number's 021 078 25 2523.
Yeah.
And
what was the name? Sorry, Sean?
John Wanoa,
Oh, John.
W-A-N-O-A, W-A-N-O-A.
W-A-N-O-A.
Yes, and I've got a big case on with Britain and a Crown case, and I'm the President of the United Tribes of New Zealand, and we're going to be raising the Confederation flag on the treaty grounds, and also in Westminster it's going up. Okay, that's back to the Navy, so it's very important, and she's the right person. I know I'm in the legal game on the Native Magistrate Court judge. Okay, so I can talk to her quite plainly on the Scottish solicitor there, the Adams and Company solicitors there. I'm talking to them as well, to the leased land of New Zealand, 201 years. I've been doing that all my life, and with 50 years of experience there, and I put it all together myself, and it would be quite fitting with her. I've checked her out that she's the right person to talk to, and you and your company to join up with Scottish Bank. There I've got that set up, and also the Bank of England as well. So I'm right in the middle of the Crown, England, and the original Tahitians to us, the chiefs and people of New Zealand. I'm there for the people of New Zealand, not so much the Maoris or anybody else, but I'm there for everybody. Okay?
Not a problem. Thank you for your call, John. I will let her know.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll wait for a call.
No problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Here we go. That's it, buddy. We're just going to move straight into it. Into the one of 16 Crown Solicitors of New Zealand. That's the New Zealand Crown. And she is the one to talk to about the Crown and its misgivings here, to be corrected with the flag of New Zealand, the right flag, the legal flag, the authority to the British Crown, and some discrepancies within the New Zealand Crown and the Crown ownership of New Zealand and the flag of New Zealand reconstituted, and the flag, our flag, to go up in Westminster, reconstituted British Constitution. I'm into the Constitution law of Britain, UK and Hanover, and also the King of Britain, UK, Hanover, Ernest Augustus V. Okay, he's alive in London, and that's the king of our documents. That's I want to put straight the record and to correct the Crown Corporation with Donald Trump and the Masons Property Trust Act 1956 amended to 2023. So I want to go over that with her. It'll be very quick, and a court hearing in a native court is very quick. It only takes about a half an hour to all over. Okay, I want to make a demonstration video and put it on what happened at Waitangi when I went up there, and I did only a half a presentation of 10 minutes, and I want to finish it off because everybody else had something to say but no solution. And so I'm working with Gregory Cook, the Admiralty, Admiral Proctor, and that's responsible to the Navy, and John Grace for putting the flag up and down, and to put our flag back up, which will be up the top of the British ship mast on dry land and not a Japanese Maori flag. That is not the correct procedure of a British Crown law of land of England. Okay, land laws of England and the native of the Chiefs of New Zealand partnership contract. So I'm doing the lease land contract of 201 years, and Eddie Mitchell, the director of his family's trust, the Mitchell Family Trust, has stolen 17 trillion US dollars worth of your land lease of Aotea New Zealand, 201 years. He's put it in his pocket and went on a buying spree in Australia and bought high-rise buildings, expensive properties and shopping malls, and also in New Zealand. I'm going down to Fiordland to put the tidal turbine project together and seize the 17 trillion back off him as our equity and our mortgage lien. I'm a mortgage broker, and also our Moai Powerhouse Bank. I'm working on at the moment to put that together on one of the 87 Facebook websites, one for each of 87 portfolio holders. Okay, so I'm putting Jason Holgart as the manager of the construction, the marine and logistics and construction company manager in Fiordland. He's up in Manapuri, and I'm going into Te Hoho George Sounds and set up the airport there, international airport on the land, and also the helicopter pad and the shipping, and also the 87 metre boat that we'll be using with the two submarines that go down to 1,000 feet for research and for the divers. 200 divers altogether will be employed with marine tickets from all around the world to come there and to work with us, and we will be hopefully using NIWA and their research team, and to take them down to the depths in the submarine. It's a 5-man submarine or 7-man submarine, and 2 of those, and also the 87.6 metre long research ship. It has a helicopter going on it, a big 14-seater helicopter, and also has a float plane as well as other equipment in there to put together for the project and to kick it off from east coast to west coast of the South Island. And our main project is the hydrogen economy and power generation from the sea hydraulics at the bottom of the ocean in the Faubourg Strait between Bluff and Stewart Island. The first of the power use is Tiwai aluminium smelter there, and also Invercargill and all the other towns, Christchurch and the bottom half of the South Island. One turbine will provide the power for all that the dam produces, and the windmills, solar and every other power that's going on that would no longer be required. You can let the fish go up the dams, blow the dams over and let the water out, clean all the sludge and carbon or what's the environment smudge that's coming off the sea of the dam, the the greenhouse gas that's coming from all the tutai and waste that's at the bottom of the dams. They're going to be cleaned out all the way through the North and South Island, the power projects. So all we can do is bang them over and let the water out and go to hydraulic turbines in the sea, and 2 down South Island, or 3, 2, at least 2, and 2 in the North Island. Okay, we're going to put one in the Cook Strait, and to join the Cook Strait, the South Island to North Island. If we just start it off and just make it, keep adding on to make more power. More power, we just put another kilometre on the end of 4 kilometres. So it's 4 kilometres long bridge and 100 metres wide, and the jumbo jet will land on it and take all the produce off it, and no more frozen product. It's all chilled. The meat's chilled, the vegetables chilled, the fish is chilled, and everything is chilled and flown straight out in a hydrogen powered aircraft. Passenger planes will be converted straight to hydrogen and filled up on the bridge to bridge to bridge to bridge. And that's what we're going to do here, one in Tonga, one in Australia, and so forth, right around the Pacific. 60 there at 55 billion turnover a year each, and 35,000 employed on each bridge. Okay, plenty of robots. Either robots, 20,000 robots, or 35,000 real people. Which do you want? No, 5,000 robots will do the job of 35,000 humans. So 20,000 a robot, and 55, 60, 100,000 for each live human. So whichever is more economical, we will follow that pattern, with Donald Trump cleaning up the swamp rats. Okay, all the swamp rats. I'm going to make a live demonstration to you on the second half of my presentation that I didn't finish off at Te Marae Waitangi. I had only 10 minutes, and then the manuhiri came in, the other 10, and the taumata, the chiefs, went over to look after the manuhiri, because I told them, go and look after them and come back and we'll carry on from there. And when they came back, they said, we'll go for lunch and carry on when we come back. When we come back after lunch, as usual, everybody went home and finished. That was the last day, on the 6th of February. Waitangi Day was a no-show result. There was no solutions. The solution was right here in my bag. Okay, 17 trillion worth of solution was in the bag between the land and the vest coat I had on was a mason coat, a Freemason coat with the Freemason system and the money in the bag underneath my jacket. I was going to take it off, throw it on top of the bag and say, there's the jacket, take that out of the way, and there's the money, and take that out of the way, and there's the land. So that's my presentation, as easy as it is. And the money, I'm afraid, was stolen by Eddie Mitchell from Hamilton. So I'm going to put him up there in public humiliation. See, Alfred Mitchell was there, never came over to the court to say take his name off, take his photo off, because it was on the A3 page, laminated A3 photo up the front along with the rats, the swamp rats and the hanging rope, and also King Ernest Augustus V. So I was told to put the photos away because it was offensive to somebody, and so there, it got a reaction, but I'm going to finish it off for you because I did it over there and put the photos behind and turned them the other way into the tent and did my presentation like that. So I'll put it up so you can see what actually happened in that Native Magistrate Court. Okay? So I'll explain that later on whatever happened and where do we go from here. So the latest is the flag is going to be raised up as the Confederation of United Tribes of Aotearoa New Zealand in Helensville and Awaroa Native Magistrate Court of Mohi Te Mati Manukau, Chief Paramount, and John Rogan, Judge. Okay, so I'm John Rogan, Judge, taking his place as a surrogate, and a surrogate Mohi Te Mati Manukau, 50 years of Freemason. So there, those two I'm a surrogate for to tell their story because it was given to me and signed over to me from Mohi Manukau. Okay, so there, that's that. And all the authority goes back there, the legal authority and the native land title goes there. Okay, so I can explain that later, and I'll just put this up now and let you see what I'm saying to the Crown Solicitor here, Jacinda Hamilton. That's, she's one of 16 Crown Solicitors. That's the Crown of New Zealand, not the Crown of Britain, the Crown of New Zealand. I'm acting under the Crown of Britain, UK, Hanover. Okay, so I've gone back to the old Britain, and our flag, when it goes up there, everything changes because now Britain will have a federal government that it never had. Canada's got a federal government, Australia's got a federal government, but Britain didn't put a federal government together because King William IV hid his flag here of the Constitution of Britain here as 1835 Constitution. And here's these silly Maoris and Pākehās up at Waitangi trying to make a new constitution. How stupid. They don't know constitutional law in Britain. They're only trying to do it from a whakamininga and a whakaputanga. It's not registered as a international nation sovereign country. It doesn't say that name there. It says Confederation, these words, Confederation, Native, and Chief. Those three words are the 1835 Constitution of King William IV, the founding of New Zealand flag. And why go and put a Maori Japanese flag up with a crown on Syndicuro's head? Why put that there as a private company? We're a private company too, and a public company. Ngā Atua Ewa Aotea Limited, public company, and Moai Crown King William IV Trust, private company, and opened up to be a public company. Okay, versus Syndicuro's private company, Crown Sovereign of New Zealand. How dare she do that to make herself look like a sovereign crown? And not even. No title, no native title, how she got on the land, where's she got her money from, where's she going to go to, back into the sea of pirates. That's where she came from, that's where she goes with her flag on a little tin boat back to Japan. And the Maoris can go back to Maoriland, wherever that is, with their flag on their boat, tin boat, because the flag we have is a British flag. It is not a Japanese Maori flag. It is not any other flag. It's got a red cross of St. George on it, and it's got a black line for Satan. The people, very people, who are talking it up as something different, like Tamaiti and his Muslims, acting as a new taumata of Te Marae. How dare he do that on me, being there all these 50 years? I've been going there, and now the stupidity of the man painting all over my British flag, partner. I'm going to paint all over you, Tamaiti, because you offended me painting on my partner's flag that got you on this fucking land in the first place. It will get you off the land, sent back to Aboland in Australia under Queen Victoria. That's where you come from over there. You go back where you come from, mate, and talk Pidgin Maori over there and see if the Abos want you back home. You go back home, mate. You know the reo, and I don't know the reo. I know the truth, and I know my loyalty lies to Mohi Manukau Moriori from Taiwan and Africa, mate, not from Aussie and not from America. I know who's from where. I know who has come from somewhere, and being a manuhiri here, turned into a landowner. How dare you do that to me, mate? How dare? And I've got Pare, she's from the same home as you are. Big difference in the two of you. One, loyal to me and my documents to kings that put you on land in the first place, and you, loyal to your queen and painting all over my king's crown. We'll have some present for you, mate. Yep, you can talk over there in front of me and dancing all around the place. You can talk loud, but the law beats the law. Which law are you? Okay, my mate's back now from downtown shopping, so I'm going to get off now and get on with it. Okay, we'll catch you later. See you later, bye. It's now 21 minutes past 1 in the afternoon of Thursday, 13th of February 2025, and we'll catch you later.